Hey, you guys. Today we are going to be taking a look at scaled picture graphs. So, what is a scaled picture graph? So, take a look at this example right here. So, it looks like we have our title is favorite musical instrument, and then we have the musical instruments on the side, and then smiley faces, a few different ones. And it shows us our scale has a smiley face, which is equal to 5 children. So if we have 3 smileys here, we're going to count by 5, skip count by 5s, 5, 10, 15 violins. Then we're going to look at the drum. How many kids' favorite musical instrument is a drum? Remember, they're worth 5, not 1. So 5. So 5, 10. So 10 like a drum. And keyboard, we have the most 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. So just don't forget to always look at that scale because the scale is going to show us how much the item is worth. Okay, so some definitions that are important about data. So data is the collected facts. We often need to find things such as the population of a town, the number of students in a school, what people like. So just like we did right there in that last one, that was a favorite musical instrument. In such cases, we collect data. We read and interpret the collected data to make sense of it. One of the ways of showing the processed data is through graphs. A graph is a visual representation of data. Data, I don't know. I kind of go back and forth and say two different things. But we always look, at least in second grade, third grade, we're going to look at a graph to show us a different things like the population, the number of students, whatever it's asking us. So, remember, a scale is a set of numbers that help to measure or quantify objects. So, just like our scale that we did in the first slide, a scale on the graph shows the way the numbers or pictures are used in data. So, we have our scale, and this is our graph, and it's showing us the way that the number of children, which it's 5 for each smiley, are used, right? So 5, 10, it makes it a little bit easier for students to look at and understand. So when we're going through this, you guys, and looking at data, we want to think about even and odd numbers. So even numbers are a number that can be divided into 2 equal groups. Even numbers end in 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0, regardless of how many digits they have. So for odd numbers, an odd number is a number that cannot be divided into 2 equal groups. Odd numbers end in 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. All right, let's take a look at what you guys will be doing today for your iReady lesson.
Graphs can be used to show data. Let's collect some data to get started.
Which animal do you like better? Let's see the results in a picture graph. Each picture represents 1 vote.
So there's our scale.
That's
It's telling
a lot of
us
pictures. What
1
if we
vote.
use 1 picture to represent 5 votes?
Mm.
Let's make a new graph. First, let's show 15 votes for the llama. Count by 5s. 5,
Our scale
10,
changed right here.
15. Now you try. Drag the tab to show 20 votes for the penguin.
So if we are now using 5 votes for each little dot, it was 1 vote before, but now we are trying to make it a little bit easier for everybody to read the graph. So for the penguin got 20 votes. How many are there going to be? Well, if we count by 5s, 5, let's count by 5s together, okay? 5, 10, 15, 20, okay? There would be 4 of our pink dots. So we are going to move this 1. So that's 5, 10, 15, and 20.
5, 10, 15, 20. No matter what scale we use, penguins are the most popular animal. Get ready to build another graph.
Okay, so you guys, in this lesson, you are just going to be building some graphs, trying to figure out how you can skip count. Okay, it's going to be how can you skip count and show us that you are really understanding the information on graphs.